Welcome back, everyone. Take a deep breath, get comfortable, and let's create something beautiful together today. See this delicate band to the elbow of a 3/4 length sleeve, but it looks equally beautiful on the bodice or cuffs of a dress. For this project, I'm using a soft, lightweight beige cotton. Fine linen or silk also work beautifully because they drape so effortlessly. To get perfectly even pleats, we are using a simple piece of plastic canvas mesh as our marking template. To get perfectly even, relaxed pleats, we are using a template to mark our guide. We will mark 3 parallel lines of dots from left to right. Each dot has a clean 1 centimeter gap, with 2 centimeters resting between the lines. Smocking gathers fabric significantly. This 60 centimeter wide piece will shrink down to a finished piece of about 10 to 12 centimeters. Simply take a measuring tape and measure the circumference of your own elbow first. Whatever that measurement is, you will want your starting fabric width to be 5 times that amount before you cut. Now let's prepare our gathering threads. Choose a reliable sewing thread, making sure it's long enough to span the fabric with extra room at the ends, and tie a secure knot. We are going to work a gentle running stitch from left to right, picking up each dot. Use a separate thread for each of our 3 lines. Let's slow down our minds here. Listen to the soft sound of the needle sliding through the cotton. Take your time. Enjoy this slow, relaxing rhythm. Our very first line of running stitches is complete. Gently pull the thread through, leaving a generous tail at the end, and let it rest. Now we prepare for our second row. Take a fresh, long piece of sewing thread and gently guide it through the eye of your needle. With all 3 lines stitched, let's gently hold the strings together and pull. Watch how beautifully the fabric gathers up into neat, crisp tube pleats. Don't pull them completely tight. Keep them slightly loose and relaxed. Use both hands to gently spread and adjust the pleats until they sit perfectly even. This is the foundation for our embroidery. Once you are completely happy with how your pleats are distributed, it is time to secure our foundation. For the embroidery, I've chosen an off-white cotton floss. We will use 4 strands for a soft but distinct texture. Simply pull 2 strands out one by one, then fold them to thread your needle. Starting from the left, we begin our step wave stitch. Watch the needle carefully as it catches the peaks of the pleats. For the first stitch, keep your working thread below the needle. For the next step upward, move the thread above the needle and then back below it as you move down. Take it slow. If you want a taller or shorter pattern, you can easily adjust the height of your steps as you go. Or if your needle goes too deep down into the valley of the pleat, you will lock the fabric flat, and the design will lose its wonderful bouncy elasticity. By just skimming the peaks, your stitches will sit beautifully on top of the fabric, allowing the sleeve to expand and move comfortably with your body. Take a slow breath, let your needle glide gently and just catch the ridges. Once your first row of waves is complete, start your second row right above it, repeating the same simple steps to mirror the pattern. Do not hurry. Let your hands move slowly, take rests, and enjoy the process of watching this texture come alive. As you slide your needle through the fabric, aim to catch only the very top ridge, the peak of each pleat. You only need to scoop up about 1 to 2 millimeters of fabric. Simply keep wider gaps between your pleats. By leaving a bit more breathing room between each fold, the fabric remains incredibly soft, uses less length, and gives you a much lighter, more comfortable stretch around the elbow or bodice. See how beautifully pliable and elastic this finished piece is? It's perfect for adding comfort to a sleeve or a bodice. Before we cut into our main fabric, let's look at a vital step that will save you time, fabric, and effort: making a small test sample. Because every fabric drapes differently, stitching a quick sample piece lets you test your spacing before starting your final garment. Before you pack away your threads today, take just a moment to pause. Look at what your hands have created. With patience, a simple needle, and time, you've turned an ordinary piece of cloth into a work of art. Thank you so much for stitching with me today. Breathe easy, stay creative, and I'll see you in our next calm space.